Hey, Deatrich. Saw you before the game have a hug with Matthew. We just talked to him about and Jawan about his leadership. What is Matthew's leadership meant to this team, especially this season? Jawan talked about Devin and other guys who had been leaders in the past, and Matthew sort of less of that certain old guard. What has his presence been to this team this year?
Okay, so your first question was, you had two questions. You had one
Yes.
question.
What's your relationship like with Matthew, and how important was he this year as a leader?
Gotcha. Okay, so my relationship with Matthew this year, or my whole career, has been great. More of a mentorship. That's how I always saw it. And his relationship and how much he meant to this team is really, you can't really describe it in words. But if I was to describe it in words, it would be very important. He is the last voice we hear after every game. He talks. He motivates. His words carry emotion, and his words carry inspiration. His words definitely allow us to see things that sometimes we can't always see. His words have vision to them. He's been around the game for a long time, and he's able to really pretty much keep everybody motivated and allow people to see things that aren't always seen. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's kind of what it is, and that's kind of what he's been to us this season.
Dietrich, there seemed to be a big sense of pride on the defense with the way you guys continue to play hard and stay together down the stretch. Just what's your reaction to the group and how you guys stuck together and continued to play hard?
Our defense, our mentality is pretty much not in my gap, not on my side. Force the ball out, make a big play, get it back to the offense, and that's kind of what we have been doing all year. We kind of hold ourselves on limiting them to scoring and rushing yards. Maybe like 3 games this year, we can't 3-4 games we didn't really do that. But other than that, that's something that we hang our hat on, stopping them, creating TFLs, getting to the backfield, creating havoc.
Hey, Dietrich, for the last week or so, we've heard a lot of guys say this is going to be the last game this football team, those guys play together. What is it? Can you describe what it's like to play that last game with a group of guys that you know will be very different in all likelihood than the group you're going to play with next year?
Yeah, even though the last game didn't end well, it didn't end the way we wanted to end. This last game I'll remember it forever, honestly. The way we all fought the entire game, still to the very end, to the last whistle blow, we still had that fight in us. These guys been putting on the line every day, every week. A lot of guys stepped up. We had big contributions to a lot of guys that haven't had that contribution in the past, and to see that is wonderful. I pray that their career continues to continue to elevate and go on up and up. A lot of guys had a great year, so I'm really excited to see where their career takes them.
Kyle's on the left.
Dietrich, I noticed you guys have had a lockdown run defense all year. The Jets had a bit of success today. Did that have to do with the conditions, like not being able to get your footing, maybe vision, something like that?
Yeah, we're not really big on excuses. We just didn't get the job done. A lot of things happened that we didn't want to happen. They ran the ball a lot today, and it showed. Next year we'll look at the film and we'll correct it, and we can play them again. But yeah, I can't really pinpoint it right now.
Deatrich, you talked about this the other day, but can you just talk about what Coach Belichick has meant to you and what you hope happens going forward?
He's meant a lot to me. Him and the organization drafted me, so I'm definitely honored to be here, honored to be drafted by a great organization. Last 7 years have been amazing. I started off 2 times going to a Super Bowl back-to-back, and a lot of great players have came through this program that I learned a lot from. He's taught me a lot. Talked about always learning high levels of football from him, and I pray that he continues to have a great coaching career, and whatever is in the future, I wish him the best. You have a good one.